Welcome to another connection here on TKO8 Television. Dennis King and Tabitha Odegaard. It's always a pleasure to be with you each week as we talk about different things and visit with different people that come into the studio. And we've got some interesting people today. One brand new person to the community, and we want to talk with him in just a moment. How you been?
I'm great, doing good. You are tan. You doing some golfing?
Yeah, once in a while. I try to get out there.
Don't lie. You're probably out there every day.
We're going to talk to Dr. Arnold in just a minute, and he said he got out there at least 5 times a week. I've got to get better at that.
Wow, 5 times a week. He must be really good.
Yeah, I got to work on my game more. So everything going at the fitness club good these days?
It's going really good. We're really, really busy.
Boy,
Tanny's really not, got busier right now because everybody's, it's warmer, so you want to show off your legs, you want to show off your arms.
Vacation time coming in.
Vacation time, so
How about spinning classes? Are you doing a lot of, you do like 3 a day usually?
I do. They're still going great.
Right.
Still need more people, and it's a lot of fun, but we're having good times.
You do personal training and you do toning classes out there, and if they wanted to pick up a schedule, they could come out and grab a schedule.
Absolutely, and that's the fitness club that we're talking about, which is right next to Nature's Wonders.
So it's good. Well, okay, good.
What have you been doing?
Golfing.
Told you so.
Well, we've been busy. I've been golfing a little bit.
I think you're a little pink on your head.
Yeah, a little bit. You don't have as much hair as
I look white compared to you.
I need to get out and play golf.
Oh, I do.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back on Connection in just a moment and talk with the newest individual at North Arkansas College.
At First National Bank, we're making banking easier with free checking, secure online bill pay, Agri loans. We're meeting your financial needs. First National Bank offers what other big banks do, along with some things they don't. While we're big enough to provide you with the services you need, we're small enough to know your name. We offer our customers 8 convenient locations. Come see why First National Bank is the right bank for you. First National Bank, the right bank. Member FDIC.
Even the best of us make mistakes, so when trouble finds you, trust Campbell Bonding Company to help you through what can be a confusing and sometimes frightening experience. Jim, Robert, and Cole Campbell work as a family to offer your family understanding and compassion during a very difficult time. Campbell Bonding Company can help get your family back together quickly and confidentially. And in every step of the process, they're there for you. In times of trouble, let their family help your family. Campbell Bonding Company, 870-741-1138.
Back on Connection here on TKO8 Television. Our first guest in the studio today is new to the community and new to our show. Dr. Arnold, thank you for coming in today.
Glad to be here today.
Thank you so much for coming.
Mickey said our newest member of the staff is here, and we want everyone to meet him and see him, and had just a minute to talk with him before we came down here, but it's sure a pleasure to have you here.
It is.
Yes,
good
thank
to be
you
here.
very much. And actually, we found out that he's only been here 4 days.
4 days?
Yeah,
So,
still my first week.
Should we ask him what he's accomplished in the 4 days?
oh man, I'm sure a lot.
Finding his office,
meeting getting a set of keys and stuff like that.
Finding a house, moving a family.
Doing a lot of things, getting everything going. Yeah,
got a lot going on.
Yeah. Well, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
You bet. Rodney Arnold, and this is in many ways moving back for my wife and I. I'm a graduate of a local school here, Valley Springs. My wife is a golden goblin herself.
So sorry, go ahead.
That's all right.
I'll keep my question.
No.
Sometimes if I don't go ahead and ask him, I'll forget.
She's also a graduate of North Arkansas College.
Okay, great.
So I assume your question was when
my
we graduated.
Well, no, you don't have to tell me when you graduated. But when did you move away? I mean, how long has it been since you've been in this area?
Well, I graduated in 1986 and left, and I attended College of the Ozarks and graduated from C of O back in 91.
Very good.
I crammed 4 years into 5.
I should have known you were okay with the date. It's the women that have a hard time telling everybody their age.
But I graduated from College of the Ozarks, had about 2 weeks vacation, and went from student to employee, and worked at College of the Ozarks for 16 years.
Oh my goodness!
And so, at that time, moved up to Branson at that time. When my wife and I got married back in the mid-'90s, we actually came and lived in Harrison for a few years, and then they had on-campus housing at the college at that time, and then we moved back to Branson.
Okay.
But
so it's
go ahead. No.
So it's probably changed quite a bit, but it's nice that you're kind of familiar, so you're not totally lost when you come to Harrison.
Not totally lost.
Right.
It's my oldest daughter. She's excited to come back because every time we would come down to see my parents on Friday evening, it was always stopping at Miguel's restaurant for dinner. So, in that respect, she's glad to be back.
We do love Miguel's. It is very, very good. I don't go there often enough.
Did you get your doctorate at the School of the Ozarks, or did you go somewhere else?
Well, my master's degree is from University of Arkansas, and then my doctorate degree is from University of Missouri.
Okay,
in higher education.
Right, I figured you did. You'd had to probably went on his.
And so I worked at I left College of the Ozarks back in 2007.
Okay.
And had been at Skaggs Regional Medical Center, or now Cox Medical Center, Branson, for the last 6 years.
Wow.
And had this great opportunity.
Boy, it is.
And,
very good. And I'm sure very
jumped
pleased
on it, and I'm glad that they're glad to have me here, and looking forward to trying to fill the big shoes of Jim Stockton.
Yeah.
Dr.
We
Stockton.
Appreciate you coming in and filling in his shoes and letting him play a little bit more golf.
I'm working in his yard.
He worked in his yard.
Let's talk about, as we move forward here now, let's talk about the foundation. The foundation to the college is very important. It's a fundraising entity. And why don't you talk just a little bit about what you're going to be doing with the foundation?
With the foundation is the fundraising wing of North Arkansas College, and we've got a board of 15 members, I believe, and going to be working with them in strengthening the mission of North Arkansas College by going out and securing financial resources to make it a better place to earn a college education.
Yeah, well, they did. The fundraising, this is kind of going to be ironic because we're going to talk to, here's a guy that plays golf about 5 days a week, So the big fundraising bit coming up is a golf tournament for the foundation.
It is. The golf tournament is coming up later on this summer. I think it's on Monday, September the 9th.
Right.
And going to be continuing to use the proceeds from the golf tournament to underwrite the on-course scholarships for the college students there, and got a number of sponsorships that are available. I think KHOZ is going to be helping us out with our 19th hole party later on that evening while the scores are being tabulated. Yeah. But we're at this point right now of securing sponsorships, and if anybody is interested, contact us at the foundation office, Jackie Markle, 391-3159.
She can fix them up.
We'd be happy to get you signed up.
And also, I know since I'm a member of the country club, in the pro shop they'll have the forms. If you wanted to get a team together, you can call her. Jackie will get them a form. But if they can also go by the pro shop and pick up all the tournaments that are at the club. They have the forms there, so you can pick up one, sign up your team, put a check with it, and be ready to roll. So
you bet.
You guys both going?
Well, I'm sure he'll be there. I usually try to play in that tournament. That's a nice tournament.
Yeah. That'll be the one of the 5 days that we can play. I want to clarify here before we get. We live out at Port Royale.
Right. We live on the golf course.
We live on the golf course, and for us to get the kids on the golf course and play 4 or 5 holes after dinner.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's just great, and looking forward to doing that again whenever we get down here in Harrison.
What other events do you have coming up?
Well, we've got a variety of things that are coming up over the coming months. We've got some North Ark Foundation endowed chairs,
right?
And through the generosity of many contributors throughout the area, these are chairs that help underwrite some of the faculty opportunities they have for faculty development and so forth. So we're going to be holding those luncheons coming up over the next few months. We also have Evening on the Plaza, which is going to be on May the 3rd.
Yes.
And Dr. Stockton is going to be, I think, receive our Ozark Ambassador Award.
Very good. Well, he's deserving.
Yes.
Absolutely. I think it's my understanding that event starts with a reception at 6.
Right, at the FedEx.
In the FedEx Atrium. And Dr. Elliott's going to be conducting the Evening on the Plaza and awarding Dr. Stockton that evening.
Wonderful.
So those are some of the most immediate things that we've
yeah.
got coming on now.
You know, with the course of semesters getting close to ending, with your graduates, and I know North Ark has been and continues to be. We want to, before we finish up, about your new theme that you talk about, but the graduates are going on to the next level. Is very important.
It is, and that's part of what the Encore scholarships are all about. Is helping those students out. Student completion rates is really being tied to state funding now, and these Encore scholarships are not only going to be beneficial to the students as they continue to complete those degrees and perhaps going on to additional colleges for additional training and certification and so forth, but it's going to be beneficial to North Arkansas College, because as those completion rates do increase, that's going to be tied to our financing for the college as well.
Very,
so
very important.
It's a great program that's going to tie hand in hand and be beneficial to a number of entities involved.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The one thing that I want to mention too, of course, you've got a new mission statement that Dr. Elliott kind of put together when she came here with the Board of Trustees.
You bet.
To
your college, your way.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's just taking a new approach to serving our community. I've got a variety of different ways, fourth day on the job, that I'm still kind of learning about. But just one aspect in particular is registration coming up.
Very good. Do you know the dates on that?
That is, I believe it starts on, help me out,
Registration.
July 15th? Is it May
Open
15th?
registration May 15th and goes through August 19th.
Yes.
All right.
And with that, it's, the students, whenever they register now, trying to get appointments set up so they can really have that personal consultation
one-on-one,
and get that one-on-one interaction and getting their schedule set up and trying to align that schedule with their career goals.
Yes.
And really making the impact throughout the whole application and college process.
Well, one thing about you being Dr. Arnold being from the area, growing up in it, it makes it a lot easier when you're not coming in from off somewhere, Chicago or New York, into a small town. You're grew up in a small town, and hey, Southern hospitality, and you've got that the Southern hospitality attitude, and I love that.
That personal touch is, I think, is going to be beneficial to us, and for students that are interested, in applying for classes starting on May the 15th. May 15th, they can go to the website and start. Get a telephone number there and get
very good website, by the way.
And make an appointment.
Excellent website. And they can make the appointment.
Actually, we're looking at revamping our website, tying in with our your college, your way. We're going to try to take a more personalized approach with not only registration but other parts of the college as well.
So it goes from May the 15th all
through
the way
August
to
19th.
I
believe. So they got a good window there.
Several months
they still have time
to do that.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Dr. Rodney Arnold, thank you so much for coming in today. We appreciate it. We're glad to have you in Harrison. Look forward to seeing you out at the Harrison Country Club. Since you're going to live right on the golf course, maybe we'll get to play golf together.
Let's do.
There you go.
But we do appreciate you coming in today. And
glad to
North
be here.
Arkansas College has been a great partner with us here at TKO8 Television. We've done a lot of things for the college through the years, and started in 1998 here. And it's been a real growing experience for us. And the college has grown along, and we've been a supportive mechanism for them, and Mickey Summers and Dr. Stockton, all of them come in at least once a month or twice sometimes. So we look forward to having you again and look forward to seeing you here.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment, and we're going to talk about the Kiwanis Club of Harrison. They've got speaking of golf, they've got a big event coming up. It's a fundraiser for them, but they do lots of other things for the community on Connection.
Start spinning, twisting, and pumping into a healthy lifestyle 24 hours a day at the Fitness Club. With all of the best equipment and personal trainers, you're ensured a workout that's fun, effective, and motivating. At the Fitness Club, you can enhance your glow, relax your mind, and refresh your body all in one convenient location. So what are you waiting for? Start spinning, twisting, and pumping your way into a new you today. Enhance your lifestyle and reach your goals at the Fitness Club, Highway 6265 North in Harrison. For 22 years, Harrison Parks and Rec has been making a positive impact on our local economy with the Community First Bank Sports Complex, the Brandon Burlsworth Youth Center, and the First National Bank Soccer Complex. A wide variety of sports tournaments are possible, and thanks to these quality facilities, teams, coaches, family, and fans from all around the state and region have helped boost our local economy by $2 million annually. Harrison Parks and Rec, making an impact for our kids and community.
Back on Connection here on TKO8 Television. Dennis King, Tabitha Odegaard, it's always a pleasure. We're glad you stayed with us today, because after we finished our first half of the show, we've got important information here coming up. We got two Kiwanians in our Studio B today to talk about not only the Kiwanis Club, but a big event coming up. It's a fundraising event. Herb Lair, and make sure I got it, Shonda Tapley. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Very good. I got it right. I didn't mess up. You didn't leave on me. That's good.
Good. Thanks, guys, for coming out here.
Yeah,
That's
we do
awesome.
appreciate you coming.
Well,
in.
we know, it's golf time because it always rains the day we come in for the interview, and then it's always perfect weather when the golf.
Kind of set the stage for it.
Yeah,
don't we,
we're
used to
kind of
this.
superstitious.
And we're going to
about
ask the
that.
same questions, and it's the same thing.
Oh, we got a few things.
Got some
Ah,
new
okay.
A few wrinkles. We always have a few wrinkles.
Right.
Yeah, and I wasn't here last time.
That's true.
We had Gus Malz on last year, and he got like $11 million contract. So
Yeah,
it's everybody wants to be the speaker because of the opportunities there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's start off talking a little bit about the Kiwanis Club. Let's just maybe either one of you can talk.
Well,
what is
Shonda's
Kiwanis
kind of
Club?
new. She's kind of a new member. Well, let's let her talk about it.
Okay.
And what some of the reasons that got her involved in it.
What,
Wow, way to put her on
so
the
why did
spot.
you-
She's
why did you
new
get
to it,
involved?
so let's let her answer it.
Yeah.
Herb, I love that. That's great.
I got involved because I work for a nonprofit organization, and we ask the community for a lot. I work for Independent Living, and
Okay.
we provide services for those with developmental disabilities. So we like to promote that we give back to the community when we can, and one of the ways to give back is for us to volunteer out in the community, and that's what I'm doing with Kiwanis.
Oh, very good.
And we also have an action club, which is sponsored by Harrison Kiwanis. The action club is a club that's an extension of Kiwanis that's for adults with developmental disabilities.
Okay. So would obviously individuals in independent living would be in that.
Yes, our
Action.
clients,
clients.
have decided, they decide if they want to join,
Okay.
and they pay an annual fee, a dues, and what they do is they go out and they do community service projects for the community. The big thing that they like to support is Relay for Life throughout the year, and last year, for instance, they did car washes and bake sales, and this year we've already done some bake sales. We're going to do another car wash because that's very successful, and some other things. They also go out to the race in Harrison and spend the night, have a tent, and a lot of our clients walk through the relay, and it's a big thing. It makes them feel good because they can give back to the community.
Absolutely.
Very good.
That's wonderful. She's
And
a
that's
good girl.
spelled A-K-T-I-O-N, not A-C. It's and I was curious about that, and the K actually is the Kiwanis connection here. It's so that,
I thought you just misspelled it when
Well.
you sent me my email.
yeah. Well, that's what I said, somebody's going to ask that question.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean,
and that is the connection here. So
very good. Well, that sounds like you're excited about it too.
I am very excited.
That makes a lot of
she's
difference.
pumped. She's a good girl.
The Kiwanis, can anybody join? Is there an age?
No, not really. Most people in schools, of course, they're in the key clubs,
Sure.
and there's different clubs that they can be in as far as builders and other clubs in the high schools and junior high. But when as an adult and they're working, that's a good time to build your connections and build your network. So there's a lot of different things. We have a lot of good programs, but we also have a lot of different things that we support. And you'll see us out there a lot of times in the youth programs, and that was my connection was the Key Clubbers, and I had a nephew that was a governor of Key Club, and my son was an international trustee, as I mentioned before. But that got me even more involved when you travel around and watch them kind of develop themselves. My son's an attorney now, so he wasn't a basketball player, and he went to Valley Springs. So being able to do something where it really was a career changer, or at least got him involved, and that's what it is. It's kind of a laboratory for citizenship, and we really like to support the youth and activities, and we do a lot of things with Consolidated Youth and all the other things. Of course, John Phillips is a member, and he kind of helps us in those directions too. So.
We won't hold that against you.
Yeah.
So where do I need to go if I wanted to sign up for the Kiwanis?
Just any member, or I'll have my
Find
number.
you.
Yeah, just yeah. And,
You can come see me.
Come and see her.
We're having a
she's
membership
good
drive.
recruiter.
So
She wants a member. But we're at the Western Sizzling each Monday at noon, and so come by there or come as a guest anytime. And we're open to anybody coming in and checking it out and getting involved in projects, and that's kind of the name of the game. So
Wonderful.
we have a Facebook page also.
Oh, very good.
And you can also email us at harrisonkiwanis@gmail.com.
Okay, to get that.
see, she's right on top of it.
Right on top of it. Do you have a web?
We don't have a web page for our club here in town,
It's national, I'm sure.
but we do have a Facebook page, so
Very
you can
good.
look us up on Facebook.
Yeah, we found that that's kind of the way that people are connecting now, and it's a lot easier to keep up with. And we put our events out there, and then that way we can get it out to people to invite them to our events, and particularly like our golf event coming up. So.
Right. Okay.
And we kind of give some background information on what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe let's kind of talk about some of the things that they do support here.
Okay.
He mentioned the Key Clubs, Harrison, Valley Springs, Bergman, which
Right.
are in this market. You support those. Scholarships to Key Club members in those three schools, right?
Right.
Scholarships to North Arkansas College.
Right.
The Fishing Derby. Now, the Fishing Derby, is it changing?
Yeah, they are changing it to a different date. Apparently, with the Crawdad Days, it never really connected very well with
Right.
the timing, and you got a lot of distractions.
Right.
And so they're going to put it to a different date. I don't have the date in front of me, but that will be. I think it'll be a little better event, just because there won't be a lot of other people out there around the creek and everything, and it'll be kind of just dedicated for the
Standalone type event.
Yeah, and obviously that's something we enjoy. We do a lot of different things of that type, and so I think that's the terrific kids, and go in and recognize kids in schools, and a lot of other things that we spend our money on. So.
Yeah.
I think the fishing derby is June 6th, that weekend in June.
June 6th, okay.
I think
Good time.
It's either June
So-
6th or 7th, whatever that
She's up
Saturday
on
is.
Let's see.
That's why she's here.
That's right.
You mentioned the
Exactly.
Terrific Kids program. Okay, Reading is Fundamental program. I guess that's another elementary school type thing.
Yes.
Okay. Adopt a Classroom program. What is that?
Well, of course, that's just the fact that you go in and help with a classroom with certain situations. And
Okay.
so.
Now, I know, of course, Kiwanis Park, you guys do equipment and playground equipment and so forth, and maintain the Kiwanis Park, which is, I'm on the Parks Commission. That's a big deal for the city. And then Arkansas Children's Hospital, obviously, it's a very, very important part of the support that they give to all these organizations. That's a long list of
Yeah, no, it is.
We also do, I don't know if
Dun,
it's
dun.
listed, I think it was last year, Junior Auxiliary handed over collecting the cleats.
Yeah.
So we have collecting the cleats, that we
Okay.
collect cleats and equipment for kids that in need
Yep,
in the
that's very
community
good.
to help, because a lot of times parents won't sign their children up because the equipment is what costs so much.
Absolutely.
But we have a lot of cleats and other equipment that we can supply to children in need.
Very important on the kids' program.
Should we talk about the golf tournament?
Let's do.
Okay, it's going to be May 13th, and we will have lunch out at the country club, and people who sponsor holes or are going to play are going to be invited to the lunch. And we have Mike Masterson speaking this year, and we're kind of doing some things for Ken Reeves. Some of the people know in the community he's retiring in the fall, and he's really been a big help to the tournament. We kind of go back and forth and have a lot of fun at it, but we wanted to, since he and Mike were big buddies going all through school and they played golf together, we thought we'd do some things there. And of course, we're trying to make money off of Ken on this deal too. So we're putting out signs, congratulations, happy trails, whatever people want to do. So in addition to the whole sponsors, if people want to pay $100 for whole sponsors, we're putting, if people want to pay $10 for a name or $50 for a sign, we're going to have some signs out there. And of course, we're getting a lot of response from FedEx and different people in the community. He's not a member of our club. I don't think he's a member of any club, but he's always donated his time and he's gotten involved. And we thought, well, that'd be a good connection there with Mike and Ken. So one other thing that's kind of come up recently is that RE/MAX is offering to put their balloon out there, and we're going to have a golf ball drop. So that could be something that the community could get involved in too, and we're kind of finalizing that. But be so much for a golf ball, and then go up in the balloon and drop the balls, and then I guess there'll be a hole or something they either get closest to or goes in. So somebody wins some money, but it's also a way to raise money, and so that's kind of a new wrinkle we had, and that kind of came up just recently. So that's part of it. But as far as teams, $300 a team, $75 a player. If you're just individual wanting to play, we'll put you with a team, and so that's the way it's kind of organized. It's a 4-person scramble, and I mean person in the sense of male, female, sure. And so that's pretty open. But then we're hoping for a big turnout. We usually get a big turnout, and hopefully the weather will be good this week.
Is this May the 13th? I don't have my count. Is that on Monday?
Yeah, we do it as our club, instead of meeting at the Western Sizzlin on that day, does meet at the Country Club, and in fact, Western Sizzlin is catering the event this year. So
okay.
So it'll be a kind of a barbecue type thing as far as meal, and we'll have as I say, a little short program, and that's Mike Masterson's part, and we'll have some fun with that, as I say, with Ken Reeves there, and then start golfing about 1:15. The one thing with a 4-person scramble is people really appreciate the fact that we can get them out in less than 4 hours. They're not going to be out there real late, because we don't do a lot of things like mulligans or charge for anything. It's just flat fee, and you go out and do it and have fun, and then that's kind of the way we've always done it. And when we kind of changed a few things, that was one of the items was we don't get extended as far as our time we get out. So
Shonda, do you play golf?
A little bit, not much, because I have little kids, so I haven't been able to play.
Makes it difficult.
We live on a golf course, but I don't get to play much.
Didn't get to play much. Well, good. Well, is there anything else? Did we miss anything? Did we miss? We got about a minute left.
My email address is hlaird@aol.com, and if they want to catch me on my cell phone, 365-5436.
Okay.
And if they've got any questions about it, or if they want to participate in any way, I can.
They'll also have forms at the Country Club.
Yeah, they've already got them out there, and so they're out there, and actually you can get the form on the event on Facebook too. Okay. So it's
can't miss it.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Herb Lair, we appreciate it. Shonda Tapley, very nice to meet you and have you here, and congratulations being a part of the Kiwanis Club.
Thank you.
With her excitement, I can tell you
she's a big asset.
I can already tell you she's going to be a big asset.
She's the first person I call.
And I admire what you're doing with the action.
Thank you.
Great job.
Well. Very good. Thank you both for coming in.
Well, thanks for inviting us. You're always great about that, and we really enjoy. As I say, it always rains, but we know it's going.
We know it's going to be nice when the golf tournament
enjoy having you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on Connection today. We hope we brought some information to you, and we do each week have organizations and people come in to talk about what's going on around our broadcast area. It covers about 6 counties, and if you've got an organization out there you want to be a part of the show, give us a call, 741-2566, or you can go on to our website, tko8.com. And we'll be happy to have you on the show and see if we can help you get the information you need to get out there.
Absolutely.
Hope you have a great week.
Thank you. You too.
Springtime. You looking spring?
I need to get out there in the sun.
Get a little more sun.
Yeah.
Gotta get out
You're
there.
making me look white.
You need to start playing golf. Thanks for joining us on Connection. We'll see you again next time.